Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. I have a reading designed very quick, simple, short, and sweet for you, Aquarius, using the Wise Spell Wild Reflections Tarot cards. I get the cards that I use off of Amazon, so you could always search those out if you're interested. Really lovely images, pretty magical cards in general. So Aquarius can be your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, maybe Mars or Venus placements, and looking for the highest and best truth for the sign of Aquarius for this reading. Starting off the first card, looking for the energy of what we should be doing as Aquarians. What should we be out in the world doing as the week of October 20th begins? Still in Libra season, your air cousin. Finishing up Libra season, though we're heading into Scorpio season, so it's going to turn into that watery, Scorpios are fiery water. So be prepared for some fiery water action coming up. You got two cards, so I'm going to take them. I want to turn these in the upright just because I'm reading the energy of the card itself. And what should we be doing? Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Wow, two fives. What this is saying is for you to stay out of arguments, ego battles, any kind of, this is really bringing me the energy of work. It's telling us Five of Pentacles, feeling left out, feeling excluded, feeling isolated, because it's coming up with the Five of Wands. My message for you to accept if it applies, to discard if it doesn't, is for you to steer clear. Purposefully keep yourself out of arguments. When you see egos flaring, when you see conflict arising where everybody's got a point to prove and they're going to die on this hill by God and all that, stay out. Exclude yourself. If you feel left out sometimes, it is really, you know how they say sometimes rejection is God's protection? That's the message I'm really getting for you, Aquarius, is if you're being left out of this kind of baloney, consider yourself lucky. Okay, so if you're starting to notice flaring tempers, egotistical battles, people just wanting to be right, people seeing red, get out of there, steer clear. They're not listening anyway. Everybody's just got a point to prove. So no one's really hearing what anybody has to say. They just want to be right. So let them be right. Then you write yourself on out. Just take it or leave it. Do steer clear of ego battles, of people trying to win the war and lose the battle. Looking for what we should not do. That's what we should do. Now, what should we not do? What should we steer clear of? Four of Pentacles. And this is about holding your cards close to your chest, playing your cards very calculated and clear. It's being a little bit of a miser. That can be financially frugal. That can be emotionally held back and reserved. And this is saying don't do that. This is saying for you to show your hand a little bit. You don't have to protect your energy. You don't have to always keep your heart so guarded. It's okay to let a little love in. It's okay to let a little life and love and friendship, happiness. We're trying to steer clear of this baloney. Do put yourself in a little bit of a timeout when it concerns this kind of energy, but it's telling us to not get ourselves in that miserly, penny pinching. I'm not saying to go and spend your entire savings account. I'm just saying this is the week to maybe loosen up a little bit, really is what it boils down to. Loosen up emotionally, loosen up financially, maybe have a little bit of fun. Maybe expend yourself a little bit in the heart space, connect with people, enjoy people's presence, enjoy people's time. We know we're trying to steer clear of this unhealthy fighting, arguing energy, but maybe we can let a little bit of magic and love in our lives. Maybe that's just something to consider. In the third card space, we're looking for what can we accept because we can't change it anyway. Accept it because it is what it is. What is that for you, Aquarius? Four of Wands. Wow. Okay. And this is happy spouse, happy house. This is true love. We have four wands showing up, and it looks like the number 1111. And if you look 1111 up in Google, you'll see that 1111 is actually a pretty significantly spiritual number. If you look at digital clocks, and you notice, oh my gosh, every time I look at the clock, it's 11:11. I usually take those kinds of things with a little lightheartedness inside, where who am I thinking of in that moment? And that's a meant to be kind of thing. And so 11:11 is actually a significant energy if you believe in twin flames, soulmates, that kind of thing. 11:11 is very significant. Four of Wands is very much about the home. And my interpretation is always, keeping the home fires burning. So keeping the passion in your home alive, your energy with your spouse or your significant other, your partner, keeping that, va-va-voom, that little excitement. Even if it's just with you and maybe you live alone, celebrate your home. Celebrate and feel love for your space, love for where you live. Get together with your friends and your family. Again, enjoy those that are in your life. They're there for a reason. And especially if you share a dwelling together, that's very significant. I am going to give you an Intuitive Whispers Oracle card to finish off your reading, Aquarius. And so these are Intuitive Whispers Oracle by Maud Hurst for Aquarius. Intuitive journaling. This is what Scorpio got. So if you have a Scorpio in your life, maybe they're also involved in this happy home, happy life situation. We have 25, and the 2 and the 5, those add up to the number 7. So if you are a numerology person and you want to look up the meaning of the number 7, number 7s usually mean withdrawal, contemplation, metaphysics. This says intuitive journaling. This card is inviting you to switch off from your rational conscious mind and explore your intuitive subconscious, a place that exists beyond thought and that can be accessed in moments of silence, where there is no judgment, no expectation, and where you are present in the moment rather than distracted by the past or the future. Intuitive journaling is not striving to make sense of what is written or to be understood. It is simply exploring with curiosity what the intuition wants to say. So Aquarius, I hope this is a reading that helps you in some way, shape, or form. And if it does, I would love if you would like, subscribe, follow, repost, share the videos. If you want to comment, that's great. So whatever interactions you want to make with the channel, appreciate it very much. Thank you for your time and your attention. And I do wish you the very best. I'll send you on your way with lots of love, and namaste.